Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We have an exciting video today where we're going to be testing out some of the best foldable kettles out there. And the reason why I wanted to test, and I've got a few kettles here, look at these, got a few of these kettles here. The reason why I wanted to test out these kettles was because I went away a couple of weeks ago and I wasn't able to have even a cup of coffee or a cup of tea in my room all the time I was away, because I've heard some really awful things that people have been doing with the hotel kettles. So I thought, these foldable kettles. Now, so these are perfect for travel, for camping, but they're also really good for saving space in your home. So we're going to dive right in and see which one is the best, which one I'm going to keep, because obviously I can't keep all of these. So which one's the best that I'm going to keep? But we've got to test it on its weight, the effectiveness and lightness, and how well it looks. So let's jump right in. And you can help me choose actually which one I'm going to keep, but I'll let you know. You probably can tell which one I actually fancy, which one I like, which one I want to keep. But let's see this together. The first kettle that I'm going to be testing out is this one. It's an electric kettle and it says extreme boiling, healthy and good water, and it says it's for travel, it's foldable and it's portable. So let's have a look at this. Let me open up the box. Oopsie, got to be careful because I'm returning some of these back. Okay, so it's got this lid and you take it out and it looks like that, and it's got a natural UK plug on it, so that looks really good. And I guess you could always use an adapter, but it's got a UK plug on it and instructions. So this is this one. Let's have a look and see what it actually looks like. So it comes like that. It's got the metal bit in the inside and it's got this handle, and I guess the handle goes up and down. But what we want to see, actually, let's weigh it and see what it weighs all together with the plug, because it's got to go into my suitcase with the plug. So let's have a look. Let's turn it on, and we want it to be in grams, not fluid ounces, grams. Okay, and I'm going to put the kettle plug as well to see. Right, let me get a pen and a piece of paper so that we can see how they all measure up at the end. So this one measures 744 grams, and that looks pretty light. Let's put the scales away and let's have a look at this and see. So the plug is there, the lid, it's got a lid. Now, from my imagination, I guess, to see the kettle, this one says it's the biggest actually. It says it takes about 800 mils, so it's nearly a litre. So that's the kettle. It looks good. It's got food grade silicone it's made, so it's soft and squidgy there, and it's got this really amazing handle. The kettle bit is still there, and the lid goes on like that, nice and smart. So it looks like this, and then the kettle plug would go, I guess, like this. So it will fit inside, goes upside down, goes like this. So the plug would go like that. And what I like about this one, it's actually got really good detail on the how it works. It's got an off and on button. It's got a disinfect button. Then it's got boil water and blend in milk. So I guess you could use it for baby milk. But that's what that one looks like. Now my only concern now, another test that we have to do, is how do we get it back to its folded stage? It looks really lovely and it looks quite sturdy actually, this one. So I guess you do that. Oh dear, it looks like it's falling to bits with the lid, with the cusp thing. So you're supposed to do this. Let's take the plug off and do something like this. I don't know if it's going to go back into its shell without breaking. It looks a bit cumbersome. I can't fix that. I can't fit it in. Well, let me give it one more go. Let's see if it'll go back into its shape. No, it looks a bit of a mess. Look, looks a bit of a mess. It's not going back into its shape. as readily as I would like it. So let's just put that one. This is the blue one. Let's just put that one over there with the box. Now the one I would like to try next is this one. It's from You Do Tech. It's traveling folding electric kettle, and it looks like that on the box. So let's have a look and see what this one is like. I didn't really get that other one because it just didn't fold up. So TikTok, you made me buy something that I can't fold back up as easily as I would like. Oh, this one looks nice. It's all kettle shape. And what's this that comes with it? Let's have a look at this first of all, see what comes with it. Oh, it's got a little, let's push it out. What is it? Oh, it's got a little lid, and then you push it out, and it's got this little cute cup. Look at the cup, very cute cup. We'll put that there with that, and I suppose it's got the lid that goes on the drink like that. And the kettle itself, let's weigh this now. Okay, get it onto the grams. Okay, put that there, and we'll put the plug on it as well because that's got to travel with it. And this one is, we'll call this one the kettle shape because it's all blue as well. Kettle shape one. A lot lighter than this one that didn't want to fold down. So this one is quite light actually. Okay, let's put the scales back there. And the plug, let's see how you pull it up. Oh, it's kettle shaped, isn't it? And it's got the lid already on. So it looks like that. And again, it's got a English plug. And for anybody anywhere else, you would also just use an adapter. It's a bit squidgy here. It's a bit squidgy, so I'm hoping it's safe. But this one only takes, it doesn't take so much water, this one. It only takes about 600 mils of water, which I don't think, well, I suppose you can get 2 cups of tea out of that. So you put that plug in, and this one hasn't got so much fancy stuff. It's just got an on and off switch. But again, it looks like a kettle. It looks like a nice kettle there. So now let's just see how it folds back. Oh, okay. It folds back nicely, but it's quite thick. It's light, but it's quite bulky. So that's that one. I don't mind that one, but to me it's not folding as flat as I would like. What do you think? But the handle's nice, and the lid just flips up like that, but it's a bit simple. So let's put that one over here. And I do like the fact that it comes with a free cup, but I don't know how sturdy that is if you've got a hot cup of tea. So let's just put that one over there. I'm not sure. Now this one is let's go back. This one is it's the cheapest one. It's about £16 UK pounds, £16. And this one that I can't get back into the shape of it is quite expensive. It's like £50 for this one, but I can't get it back into its shape. Now this one is mid-range. It's a bit mid-rangey, and it's they've all got UK plugs, but you know what this one has got? This one it's got a really lovely case. So it's got a carry case, which I like already. I like it a lot. So it's got a carry case. And again, they've all got instructions. So it's got its instructions. This one's the RHD, multifunction electric folding kettle. So it's got instruction manual there. Let's have a look and see what this one looks like. Ooh, look at that. Look at that one. Now how do we get this up? Oh, it's got a handle that seems to click and lock. And I suppose if you want to fold it, you press that button and it clicks and locks going down that way. Look. Nice. It's got a lid. Let's see how the lid works. Oh, it's got a nice little shiny lid, similar to the other one, shiny lid. But let's weigh it first of all and see how much this weighs, so that we can, because that's going to determine which one I go for. Okay, so it's on gram. Let me put the handle down so we can weigh it, as well as the plug. So that big blue one, the big heavy one that I can't get back into its shape, this one is 743, so it's the heaviest. This one's 722 grams with the plug. So let's have a look at the kettle itself. So as I said, the lid goes like that. It's tiny, it's quite small. If it can fold back into this shape, it's really good because it's quite tiny. So let's put the handle up. Oh no, let's do this way. Let's get it to come up. I think you've got to push this one, you've got to push it through. You have to be careful of your nails. You've got to push it through, and hopefully the kettle will come through it. Ooh, look at that one. Look, and the handle will lock like that, and it looks like a kettle. The inside of it looks like that. That's the stainless steel. And this one also, similar to the first big blue one, it's got a nice digital view, and it says you can boil water, you can boil noodles, you can keep warm desserts, and dechlorination. So in other words, you can sort of descale it, I guess. And it's got a menu. Look at that close up. It's got a menu that you can see, and let's see how the lid folds onto it. The lid goes on nicely. It's sturdy. It hasn't got much rubber or much silicone, so it feels more sturdy because it's got this nice rim and a nice rim at the base, and the plug will just go in there like that. So that is quite nice. I do like this one, but let's see what you think. Okay, so there's that one. Now let's move on to the last one. The last one of the kettles. I'm trying to see which one. And that one looks like this. Let's have a look and see what's inside the box. Okay. It's nice little round thing. The plug is actually attached to this one already, so I don't know if that's going to make it cumbersome or not. What else is in this box? Because it's got a little bit. It's got a nice little case for. Oh, it's got an international plug. They've thought of everything with this one, haven't they? It's got an international plug that goes with it, and because it's got a US, I think it's another country's plug on there, so I would need to use this, so it would go into that for me. Well, actually, let's make it work. So it's got Europe plug as well, so to unlock it you have to press all sorts of things. And then this is the UK, and then it's got a Europe plug as well on it. So it comes with a Europe plug already, and then once I've got the English bit off, the UK plug on, then I can put it in, which is nice. So let's have a look at the kettle itself. Let me weigh it, because I don't think I've weighed this one yet. Let's weigh this one and see what it says. Okay, let's put that on. We don't need to weigh the extra plug. Oh, well, actually, let's weigh it as well. So, let's have a look at this one. So it's got a lid that looks like that. Oh, it's all squelchy on the inside. It's all squelchy. And this one has got an actual twisty thing. So you twist it to get the kettle bit up. So that's really simple. And it's got a flip lid and the metal, but it doesn't take as much water. It's very basic. It's only got a on and off switch there. The plug is already attached to it, so you can't separate it, which is good in a way, because then you don't leave the plug at home. And it's got and it says don't add water beyond the maximum. The maximum is very, very small. I think you probably only get a cup of 1.5 cups of tea out of this one. And it's actually got fold the kettle after 10 minutes at normal temperature. Now, again, they've all got food grade silicone on them. And this one, I guess, it's the easiest one to fold down, because you just twist it into shape, and then it's got a little locking nuts at the side of it, which will hold it in place. It's the smallest, it's the lightest, but is it the best? I don't know. So those are the 4, and then let me show you something else, because if you're going to get a folded kettle, you might as well get some folded mugs. So I've got these folded mugs. Let me show you these mugs. I've got 2 of these. It's 2, and they are about £12 for the 2. It's got one of those holders there, and then it's got a liddy thing. Let's see how you open it. Oh, it's got a lid, and I guess you just pop it out like this. Oh, it's good size, because I've got that colour, and then I've also got, as I say, it came in a set of 2, so I chose blue and grey. blue and grey. And it's a nice size. It says it's what's called a collapsible coffee cup, and it's got it takes 350 ml, so it's a good size. You can put that around it to keep it, when let's go the right way up. You can use that as a stand, but you can also use that to hold if it's hot tea. And then the lid actually fits on it nicely, and you've got a sippy cup, so you can actually do that, and so it's hopefully spill proof to a certain extent, but I wouldn't really risk it. But it goes like that, and then you've got that to hold while you're drinking your tea. But it's a nice size. I've got 2 of those. So let's weigh the cups, because if you're going on holiday with the kettle, you're going to have to take a couple of mugs with you. So I'm going to take these 2 mugs, put them on. Wow, they are 302 grams for the cups. So you've got to think about these things, so the mugs are 302 grams. So really, especially when you're thinking about excess luggage and traveling light, you've got to think about the weight of these babies as well. Now let's see how it folds down. If it's easy, that's the lid, and I think you just bash it down. I think you might have to. I just folds nicely, and the lid goes on nicely like that, and that slots underneath. So it's quite good. Let me take the air out of it so that the lid can go. So it's quite small, and that's a whole mug. 350 mils it takes, so it's not bad at all. So easily use that. As these kettles are going to be returned, I'm not going to boil them because I don't want to spoil it for the next person who actually buys these kettles. But from what I'm thinking, I don't think it's going to be this one. I think it's too small and too foldy, too bendy. I don't think so, that one. I don't even think it's going to be this one. This is the cheapest one, but I just don't. I think it's still bulky and quite tall, and although it's the lightest, actually it's not the lightest because that one's the lightest. It's kettle shape, but for me it doesn't fall flat enough, so I don't think I'm going to be going for that one. So really and truly, it's out of this one, which is the most expensive. This one's £50, as I said. This one is like £45, so it's only very slightly cheaper. And this one, that's the lightest, came to about £35. So even though it's small, compact, doesn't take much water, it's still very pricey. And I don't like the fact that it's got the plug attached to it, but it does, as I say, it does save you from forgetting the plug at home. And this one, I can't get it to fold up. Let me give it another go, but I don't think I can get it to fold up as it started, so it looks a bit like a hot mess. And in a hurry, when you're trying to load up your luggage and everything, I won't have time, so I'm going to end up chucking it into the suitcase like that. And it is the heaviest. So the one that I think that I like for its beauty and simplicity, but also the fact it's still got the timer and everything on it, I feel is this RHD, like £45. This one is what I think I am going to go for because I like it. I like the look of it, I like the simplicity of it, and I'm probably going to keep this one. So foldable kettles are a great addition to your travel gear. They're compact, they're easy to pack, and as you can see from this 4 that I've tested, they seem to work, and you'll be able to have tea and coffee anywhere without worrying that somebody else has actually washed different things or used the hotel kettles for something they shouldn't have actually used it for. So there we go. I'm not going to boil them or test them with water because I want to return them in a good state. If I kept all of this, it'll be too pricey, but I wouldn't need all of these kettles. So the one that I'm thinking is that one. Which one do you think I should have gone for? Did you think I should have gone for this heavy one that's cumbersome? Or do you think the one that's really light, that doesn't give you much, maybe it's just tea for one, or you boil it twice to get enough tea, maybe that one, but the handle doesn't fold down, so it's a bit in your face. And actually, let me see, I didn't fold this one down. Let's fold it down and see how it goes. Take the lid off because that might give it some air. because that might be the deciding factor as well, mightn't it? If it doesn't fold down, it needs a little bit of, they all need a little bit of fighting, don't they? Let's see how this one folds down, because it might be the same. Oh, look, it folded down and the handle goes down, the cap goes on top of it, so it's like that. I don't think that's bad, and I don't think I had much difficulty getting that down. It just needed a little bit of pushing, strong pushing, but not enough to break it, but it goes down like that. So I think this is the one that I'm going to opt for. Tell me what you think. Hope you like it. Like, follow, and give me some ideas. Give me your choices. So let me know in the comments which one you would prefer out of all these kettles, and I will put these ones up. Which ones that you think, and of course, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and also hit the bell button so that you can see when I put another video out, because I will be putting a lot of videos out. Thank you for watching. See you next time.